However, even though there are plenty of heartfelt videos bidding Qubo farewell, there is one that easily stands out the most, but not in a good way. Because this particular video wasn't about paying respects to the channel. Instead, it showcased what happened during the channel's final moments before it shut down, or so the uploader wants his viewers to believe. It's got a lot of people talking, and I should explain how this video has gained quite the reputation for creeping out and unsettling innocent viewers. The video is simply titled, Qubo's Final Minutes on the Air, February 27, 2021, and the user who uploaded it goes by the username SplatKid802, formerly known as SplatKid802 Productions, Shot Your Save Qubo. This particular video seems to be the only one he has on his channel. The thumbnail of this video is a screen recording of Squidgy from Just in Time, who looks like he's having a lot of fun, but the video itself is anything but fun or kid-friendly, and you'll soon see why. The first thing about this video that you will notice immediately by looking at the title is that the date is a little off. SplatKid says that Qubo shut down on February 27th, when it actually shut down on the 26th on some stations and the 28th on remaining stations, but that isn't the only red flag, as there are a lot more to come. The video appears to be recorded on what looks like an old TV screen being pointed at by a camera. Note that the video is not recorded just a camera pointing at the screen. It looks seemingly innocent and starts with a battery pop short and a promotional advertisement for Just in Time, followed by another battery pop short. What seems a little off is that one of the shorts played after the ad, which doesn't make sense, because normally the shorts would play before the promotional ad started, not after. This is also a sign that something about this video isn't quite right. However, after the shorts and the Just in Time ad, this is when things start to get a little weird. The screen cuts to black, and then shows still pictures of many different characters from Qubo animated TV shows surrounding the channel's logo on a red and black background. Those characters are Rupert, Sheldon, Rabbit from My Friend Rabbit, Dinko from Pet Alien, Bob the Tomato from VeggieTales, JJ the Jet Plane, Jess the Cat from Guess with Jess, a Postman Pat spinoff, Jack from Joe and Jack, Bob the Builder, Fiona Frizzle from the Magic School Bus Rides Again, Pippi Longstocking, Franklin the Turtle, Piggly from Jakers, The Adventures of Piggly Winks, Madeline, Maisie Mouse, Robbie from Cosmic Quantum Ray, Ollie from Dive Ollie Dive, Babar, Postman Pat, Dash from Turbo Dogs, Fireman Sam, Beast from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, Max from Monster Math Squad, He-Man from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Inspector Gadget, Stacy from Stickin' Around, Warren Buffett from Secret Millionaires Club, and Ned from Ned's Newt.
Among all these characters, some of them look a little out of place, even though their shows had their run on Qubo for a while. Those particular characters are Sheldon, Bob the Tomato, He-Man, Maisie Mouse, Rabbit, Postman Pat, Rupert, Piggly, Jess, Dinko, Stacy, Dash, Ned, and Pippi. Their shows stopped airing on Qubo long before it shut down because the company lost the rights to those shows, so there's no point for them to be there when they couldn't be broadcasted on the channel anymore. But that's not one of the only things that will make you notice that this video isn't all as it seems. Final Hours, music that plays in the background comes from the video game, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is another red flag because the Legend of Zelda franchise is licensed by Nintendo, and Qubo had no rights to use music from Nintendo games. If they did, they would have gotten sued for it. But that's not all. On top of the screen, a continuously scrolling message reads, "Your favorite Qubo characters need your help." At 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Qubo will cease operations unless 2500 can be raised by viewers like you. Call 2484345508 and donate now.
This is kind of odd, considering that Qubo's target audience was children. It's also another warning sign that this video isn't all it seems to be, as Qubo never did something like this. It was a channel meant for kids ranging from 5 to 14 years old, and those types of channels don't ask viewers to donate money in order to help them. Besides, trying to raise all that money probably wouldn't help Qubo anyway, as the company behind it was already dying, and there was nothing anyone could do to help. What makes this video even more suspicious is a timer on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, showing that the channel has 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to air until it shuts down at midnight, indicating that the viewers only have 4 minutes and 16 seconds to call the number and donate money to the channel. If you ask me, That isn't a lot of time, as nobody would be able to save a dying channel by donating 2,500 through phone calls in the span of just 4 minutes, especially before midnight, when a lot of kids are already in bed. However, from what I learned from another channel that debunked the video, the number won't really work, as it is just a fake, and will play a Rick roll if it's dialed. Since the phone number was just a big ploy to set up a Rick roll, there was no way viewers could call it in order to donate money. But this is when things get much, much darker, and the video shows something that would have never ever aired on Qubo itself. I must warn you, it's not for the faint of heart and contains very graphic material. If you want to see the actual footage, the link will be in the description below. For now, I'll just describe what happens in the video to make it easier for you to understand. But if you're a little squeamish, be warned, you might get a bit traumatized. About a few seconds in, an unseen shotgun or shotgun blasts is heard as Rupert's head is suddenly torn off, showing blood where it once was, before the picture of him slowly fades away. It gets worse from there, as the same thing happens to the rest of the characters, one by one, as the timer ticks down. Their heads, body, and faces are blown off by the shotgun blasts, showing blood and visible skulls. Even the characters who are supposed to be children aren't spared from this fate, and not even Beast, Jess, or Max are left unhurt. After they get shot in the face, they fade away into nothingness while the Qubo logo slowly loses its trademark blue color and becomes entirely black, and the background turns an ominous shade of red. It's quite an unsettling and gruesome sight, to say the very least. And it's something that would never air on a channel for kids.